You might be wondering to yourself, hey, where did my confidence go, right? You used to feel really confident in yourself, perhaps at your work, your business, in your marriage, and now not so much, right? Well, I've been there. And unfortunately, what most people have never been taught is what is confidence? I mean, it's hard to get more of something if you've never been taught what it is. Well, confidence is the expectation of success, and fear is the expectation of failure. So if you're doubting yourself right now, chances are it's because you're expecting things in your relationship to not go very well. And that's because recently they haven't been going very well. You haven't been getting the wins that you actually deserve and the wins that you want. And chances are you've tried to fix things in that relationship, right? You've probably been nicer. You've probably been more helpful. You've probably been more loving. You've probably been more understanding. You've probably tried to talk things out. You've probably fixed all the things that you may have done wrong in the past, but you might not be getting the results that you should from that situation. And I'm here to tell you that chances are it's not that you're doing a bunch of wrong things. It's that you're probably doing them out of sequence. You're probably doing them in the wrong order. Things that would have worked a year or two or three ago just aren't working right now because she thinks that all of this is just manipulation. You didn't do it when she wanted. You're doing it now because you're scared and you're in crisis and you're worried about losing the marriage or the relationship. So at this point, she just doesn't trust your motives anymore. She thinks you're all about you, even though I know that's absolutely not the case. So failure breeds more and more fear, and success, these little wins, breed confidence, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're doing the right things, taking the right steps, but we also have to take the right steps in the right order. So think about dating somebody new, back when you were dating in the beginning. If you first meet someone and you're dating them, right? You're not going to ask them to move in with you or get married on the first date. Why not? Well, because the trust for that just isn't there. If you say hi and you introduce yourself and you say, would you like to get married? It's not that you might get slapped, but they're going to think that you're a little bit of a weirdo at that point. So you don't do that. You show up. You're consistent. You let her get to know the real you. That builds the trust up and it puts things in the right sequence. Well, that's very true for your fragile relationship right now. Before she'll want to go to therapy, or before she'll want to have these deep conversations and open up to you and be vulnerable, before she wants to even say that she's willing to continue the relationship or get back together, the trust needs to be built up. So those steps, building up the trust, come first. When you skip those steps and you try to move to later steps in the wrong sequence, this breaks the trust. I was working with a client recently and he had a serious addiction that really affected his marriage, and he got sober. He cleaned that up. And that is a big win for him. And I'm so proud of him. However, she's texting him every day saying things like, this is all your fault. You blew it. You broke us, and so on. And he's actually doing a pretty good job of listening to her and building up the trust in that way. But as soon as that little sequence is over, he starts in with, yeah, but I'm a changed man. Yes, but I'm sober now. Yes, but I'm clean and I'm doing wonderfully. Well, as soon as he does that, the sequence becomes out of order because she needs more time to build the trust back up. When he jumps to talking about his recovery, all of a sudden things are now out of order. Later, when they're really doing well, she's going to really want to hear about that recovery, but not right now. Here's the danger. Even if you're doing all the right things, if you're doing them in the wrong order, you're still not going to get any wins. And if you're not getting wins, your confidence is going to plummet because you're going to hit some hopelessness. You're going to give up on her, you're going to give up on the relationship, and you're going to give up on yourself. And that's going to feel terrible because she's going to see that. She's going to feel abandoned and rejected all over again. And she's going to pull away even more or lash out and try to hurt you. And that thing will just spiral further and further down. However, there's some really good news. Think about a combination lock for a minute. A combination lock is really hard. It's almost impossible if you don't know the combination and you don't know the combination in the right order. But when you do, you can unlock that lock every single time. And that's exactly what my magic mirror method is. It is the right steps in the right order at the right time. And it simplifies what you're doing so you can understand what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and why it works. And I'm having a Magic Mirror workshop really soon. Go to the link below, check out the curriculum and details. It's a live event. It's very exciting. You can also learn about my Magic Mirror method in other ways, but this is a wonderful way to do it. I will walk you through the process step by step, just like it's paint by number. So check out the link below. Make sure that you can comment on this video, ask questions if you want. My name is Lisa Lane Brown. I'm from The Courage to Win. Let's go get your confidence. It's right there waiting for you. And I'll talk to you again soon.